المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم من جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج رؤيتي. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات قصة نجاح أتتنا إلى الدولة منذ عام 1996. Mr. Sujith, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are so lucky to be here with you in your company. Our team said you will come in our program and we would like to know about yourself. Who's Mr. Sujith when he came to this country at the first time and what he's doing at this moment.
Thank you very much for your visit. We are happy to meet you guys. It's my pleasure to introduce myself and my company. I came in this UAE. It's my second home in 1996. I started my career with this catering company as a cashier cum waiter. Then I have a passion on pet animals from my childhood. I worked with different companies during my career. In 2003, I have joined with a company in Dubai where they do care of animals. So where I have more opportunity to develop my skills and my career. I worked with that company for 10 years. Then I moved to another company which is also in pet industry, pet related business, where I have developed more skills from them and I learned more about business.
When I talk about 1996, the first time you come to this country, so why you choose UAE to come?
UAE is, everybody in my hometown always say about UAE, Dubai. Because UAE, well, that time everybody interested to go to UAE because the people who more care and love to our people.
An Indian guy, a young man who come to this country first time. So how was your feeling when you come the first time to UAE? Feel different? You feel shocked? It's hard to be, or?
We never expect that the temperature in this country.
Yeah.
So when I just walk out from the airport, I ran back because it was around 1:30 arrival on Egypt Air flight. So I came Abu Dhabi airport. So when that airport was very cold, air conditioned, everything good. We never expect that outside temperature will be like 40 degree. When I walked out, I feel very hot and I rushed back to the terminal, area.
Starting work with 400 dirham with overtime. How many years you was?
I worked for 2.5 years.
1.5 years.
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yes.
Then we reached for 800.
Then I reached for, actually salary was 1,200 plus they deduct 400 dirham every month for 6 months for the visa expense that time.
Wow.
So that means for the first 6 months I got only 800 dirham. 400 dirham 6 months they deduct from my salary for the visa expense.
We get our drive license in which year?
I got my driving license in 2002.
2.
Yes.
So it changed your life, it changed your way with working this drive racing?
Yes, it was my dream. When I joined the first company, I tried to get a license. However, that time there was some only specific category people can acquire license because your job status, if you are a sales or manager level, you can have a driving license application.
Growing in UAE, it's easy if we want to run. If we want to be in the market, if we want to challenge this market, because we know it's opportunity for everyone. So when we choose to open our own business, we have to care that there is many people they have same like our activity.
Yes.
A unique activity, you get it? Let's talk about your activity first. That's you make it before 2 years or around 2 years. What the idea of this business?
Well, I have acquired enough knowledge and I know all the aspects of the business.
Yes.
So while I was working with another company, I thought let's start my own ideas, because if you work with another company, you have a limitation
Yes.
to implement the ideas. So if you have your own company, we can implement our own ideas. At the same time, we can give good service with a reasonable rate, depends on customer's situation. That is the main aim when I choose to open my own business.
Let's talk about the name of this company.
This company is Pet Express Animals.
So, and the activity?
Activity is pet transportation, pet relocation, and grooming.
Grooming.
Yes.
So when I talk about pets, so I will talk about many different ways to care. We have to have fair enough knowledge or experience to how to be with them. So
Yes.
you have experience, but your employees, they must have it also. How did you choose your employees?
We choose the employees based on their interest to the pets, especially how they care animals. They are not look for a job. They love animals, they care animals. Those employees are working with me.
So this is your passion, you mentioned.
Yes.
When you find it passion, or when you start off with the pets?
I love pets from my childhood. I like science, I like animals. That's why I chose science as my optional subject. And I have a graduation on zoology, which is an animal science. So when I was during my childhood, I observe animals, I pet animals, and I'm interested on animal physiology, anatomy, their habitat, everything. That's what I chose this. But when I came to UAE the first time, it was not my, I never thought that I am going to be in this industry. But that time everybody will come to this country to get a job, to work there. But ultimately, when you came to know that this is your, direction, this is your choice, you can move into that.
When I talk about the big names in this field, so we'll talk about Madame Afra, we'll talk about Mr. Yusuf, we'll talk about many names of companies that have special, or they start this activity and you was with them in the back.
Yes.
So this experience, we have to share it here. So what you are planning for future of your company, Mr. Sujith?
I would like to expand this business into different emirates in UAE.
Sure.
With more facility for pet lovers and pet owners.
So for logistics, so we have a contact with many companies for finishing the documents or clinics. We have approval from special clinics, so we need to make some medical test for them or no?
We don't have any contract with any of the clinics, but we have some business understanding with a few logistic companies. They usually give business to us.
Yes.
So based on their requirement, we arrange the shipments for their customers.
Very nice. And sometimes the people, they send their animal before they can, so they can set the animal in your place. So maximum how many days he can set?
If it is 1 or 2 days, we accommodate them here. If it is more than 1 month, we don't put them in small cages. We will choose one of our partner business, same business partners with a reasonable rate, and we accommodate the pets into their facility.
After you finish your career as an employee with your old company, you still have a strong relation with them,
yes,
right?
Yes, I do have a strong relation.
So the relation between the owner and the employee is important to talk about it. So tell me about the relation between you and your employees, how you can make it stronger, Mr. Sujith.
We have to have a good relation with employee and employer, otherwise you will not be able to run the show. Yes. Because employees are the most important, they play most important role in every business. You have to treat them as equal as you.
Yes.
So you have to listen what their needs. Maybe they have some financial support required, you have to support them. You need to consider the employee as your family, and you need to listen their issues also. Then only you can run a business in a successful way. Don't look for always the profit. You have to share the profit with the employees. Make them happy. They are the backbone of every business.
When we meet you here, so you want us to know about your son. You say he's my partner, only 18 years,
Yes.
and he start to helping you in the business. How many years he have been helping you?
He just joined with me. So I want to, because my future plans to expand. So I'm almost 48 years old. So younger generation have more vision and ideas. So let him be with me in the early stage where he is still studying, but at the same time he can learn the basic on business, and he is very much interested on business, his own business. So I thought that let him start with me with this business and gets more idea and knowledge, and let him start his own idea.
After 26 years when you are in UAE, or 24 years you are in UAE, so I would, or we would like to ask you to advise the newcomer. What you advise them before they come to this country?
Before they come to this country, they must have a good idea about their future. Not come to any place, just work for 2 years and fed up and go back. No, you have to have a vision. You have to focus on your vision and your future.
True.
Then only you can succeed in anything. You have to take the risk. First of all, you have to take the risk. Whatever you're going to start, you need to understand there is a risk factor.
So number one, when we talk about number one, we have to mention Sheikh Mohammed.
Yes.
The leader of Dubai. His Highness always saying it's hard to be number one, but the hardest to stay on the same level. How you can be always in the top and never go any step back in your life?
Yes, it's very hard to be on the maintain the level which you already acquired.
Yes.
But if you keep your promise and if you keep your standards in that level, you can succeed and you can keep your position on the first level.
So Expo coming.
Yes.
Corona changed the date of the Expo.
Yes.
Before we talk about Expo, let's talk about Corona. What's the effect that give you Corona?
In the first few weeks, I was very happy. Not about the Corona, because everybody closed, so no need to go for the work.
Yes.
So no phone calls, nothing.
We sit with the home for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, it's a paid leave or a holiday, but you don't go. I can sleep as much as. But after 1 week, 2 weeks, I just start thinking where we are going, what I'm going to do, because I need to pay the rent, I need to pay the salary. These are the things. So we need to have some business. Then I thought that Corona will pass after 1 month, 2 months, but nothing happened. Then government decided to open the business slowly. The same time we have started working from home, getting calls. We got special permission from the police and governments to move to help people. So we have a contract with the airlines. They have special flights to certain destination. Based on that, customers want to send their pets. So we start slowly, moving towards to the flow. And by June 2nd week, we back into normal position.
So Abu Dhabi, Dubai. So now we know after we pass from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, or from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, we need the Corona test. So the people who want to come to Dubai or who want to go to Abu Dhabi with his animal, what he can do? So you can support them, provide them, or send their animal to this humanity?
Yes, we are in this business and we have a license. So whenever anybody want to bring their pet from Dubai to Abu Dhabi or Abu Dhabi to Dubai, we have a specialized vehicle which we use to transport animals, which we present the documents at the border. They can see that it's purely business for customers. So they allow us to pass through the border.
When you have a time for your personal life, Mr. Sujith, or the business take almost of your time?
Well, I do dedicate my Fridays for family. So we need to have some kind of family life, family time. And whenever sometimes I feel that holidays, like the public holidays, I spend more time with the family.
Behind every businessman, a woman, right?
Yes.
So what you have to say for this woman?
Woman is my wife. She is the supporter for each and everything. Plus my family, my kids, they always support me.
Yeah,
Even there was any issue. Sometimes this is very sensitive business, stressful business. If I have some stress about business, not about the financial way, sometimes we have to face different issues on transportation of animals, documentation issue. So I always discuss everything with my wife. She gives full support. Inshallah, everything will be on time, everything will be okay.
Let's talk about the location of your company and the timing for opening. Where is the location?
This is in Al-Basha South, just opposite to Butterfly Garden, where we expect more tourists in this area. They come and see the place. Everybody, praise, oh wow, nice place. Our office timing 9 to 5:30. But depends on customer request. We open early and we close early. Some customers say that, okay, I might be late to collect my pet. Can you wait for half an hour or 1 hour? We will wait for them.
UAE, this peace and safe country. When I talk about the country that's open for her hand for more than 200 different nationalities, we talk about peace and safe country and the respect between all of these people, all nationalities. It started from Sheikh Zayed
Vision, yes.
the one who started the first step in this country, and the leader or the son of Zayed, they make UAE number one in the world. Peace and safe. We talk about facilities, land of opportunities. So what we have to say for UAE leaders and government for this peace country?
Their vision is a great vision. They support and welcome all nationality to this country, which helps develop and improve this country, and they can learn the culture from different parties.
And from our side, we will say to you, thank you very much for spending your time with our team, and welcome again in our program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you very much.